Go! 16 British vet students face a terrifying challenge. What people might not realise is just how dangerous this whole situation is for most of our students.
Oh, she just licked her lip.
They're not only dealing with incredibly powerful, dangerous animals, but they're dealing with drugs that could potentially stop their heart.
The reality of the environment that we have to work with is that it is dangerous.
Amakhala Game Reserve, Eastern Cape, South Africa. At this tough and challenging vet school, students get hands-on experience with dangerous wild animals.
Oh God, I'm blowing the vein. Whoa!
Nadia and Thom, final year vet students from Cambridge, Kat finishing her 3rd year at Bristol, and Charlotte in her 2nd year at Edinburgh, are here to gain important work experience.
Okay, have any of you guys ever drawn blood before?
I'm Steve Leonard, here to act as mentor and guide for the students. Head vet and game reserve manager is Dr. Will Folds, who wastes no time instructing the students about one of the riskiest activities on the course, the safe use of guns and sedative drugs.
The minute you put a load of dart in here, they are just as dangerous as any high-powered weapon. We're working with very dangerous drugs, so we're going to try and give you quite a bit of darting practice today, just so you can get the feel of it.
But today's darting practice has Charlotte concerned.
Are you seriously worried about it?
Yeah.
Have you shot in the past?
Not much, but a bit.
And were you okay at that? You can hit a target?
Yeah, just about.
It will be very different, you know. And it is, shooting dart guns isn't like shooting rifle. There's so many different factors involved. But yeah, I think you'll be all right. I think you'll be okay.
I'm glad you've got faith.
Remember, if you get it wrong, you might blind it or kill it. Let's just bear that in mind, people.
Thanks, Steve.
The rules of the competition are the judge's decision is final. Okay, we're going to make a start.
Well done, team! Good team! I was nervous about shooting. It's quite difficult when you've got a group of such confident people and certain personalities are always going to come to the foreground. I think it's daft to fight against that.
Yeah, that one was, I was aiming with the wind here, and then the wind dropped, so it went over there.
All right, Nadia, well done. Well done.
I win.
So I'm a quiet person. It takes me a while to get out my shell. At school, I was told quite regularly that I should have a plan B, that I should maybe come to the realisation that I was not going to make it as a vet, and told me that I should give up, basically. But I like proving people wrong, and to be honest, that just made me try harder. If you tell me I can't do something, I'm going to fight against that.
Yes, that's amazing.
So that would be me, like there?
No, there.
Oh, really?
Sweet. Jeepers, that's an awesome shot.
Yes!
Under pressure.
Done.
Do I win?
You
Let us
do
take a
win.
picture. Are you the last one shooting?
Yeah!
You're the winner. And left-handed.
I'm really happy that Will's been impressed with me. It's fantastic when someone of that calibre acknowledges something that you've done and says it's good, so it was fantastic.
With the practice over, the students head out to witness the realities of darting dangerous animals. To do this, they are heading 15 minutes away from Amakhala to a 25,000 hectare reserve known as Shamwari. They will be working with resident Shamwari vets Dr. Murray Stoko and Dr. Johan Hubert.
Take this box with you. Are you darting from this vehicle?
Their mission is to dart and then surgically implant a transmitter into one of Africa's most dangerous animals, a lion.
I've wanted to see lions since I was really little. I've got a thing for big cats. I went to Namibia a couple of years ago, but just missed out on seeing a lion. So it meant a hell of a lot to see lions this time.
They're moving.
The lions are being surgically implanted with transmitters so conservationists can monitor the pride's movements for important research. Murray must work quickly to dart the chosen adolescent female before the pride becomes aggressive and attacks.
Oh my god. Is it still in though? It's out.
The dart's fallen out. The team must wait to see if enough sedative has been injected.
Does it need 0.3, 0.03?
You guys stay in the vehicle then?
So we're just trying to move the other lions away, and then we can work a bit safer.
The other one's right there watching us. That is not a happy lion.
The whole dart didn't go off. What I topped up would now be the full dosage. We're just going to basically load on the top on the back here. 1, 2, 3, hop. Good go. You got it. Get a quick heart rate for me. 64. I think we're actually going to get going. Once we get another end, we'll carry on.
The race is now on to get the lioness into surgery and the transmitter implanted before the sedative wears off.
Ready? Okay. Got it. Keep going. Okay, cool. Stop.
Most of the students have never been this close to a lion before, and Charlotte, who is passionate about big cats, is about to get even closer.
Okay, there's Charlotte.
Yeah?
Would you mind to roll up your sleeves and scrub up a little bit, that you can just help us? Guys, can we just get a little space here? Open a bit. You must position yourself on that side now, eh?
The other side?
Don't touch anything, don't touch.
Okay.
Can Charlotte just get right in there, please?
Excuse me, guys.
Might as well let me get
Sorry.
those.
At first I was really, really excited, and then I got hit by this kind of wave of nervousness, and everything kind of disappeared, and it was me, a lion, and Johan.
I have like no clinical experience at all.
Okay, I'm first going to cut through the skin. Can you just swap that for me, please?
Operating on the lion was terrifying.
Just swap it again.
I think I needed to pinch myself at one point to kind of realise I wasn't dreaming.
This is the transmitter that we put inside.
But it's huge.
Yeah, it's quite big, but if you look at a pregnant uterus, it's not all that big, eh? So you can put that down. I'm just going to open it and you try and push it right down there.
Just straight in?
Just straight in.
Does it matter what angle I put it in at?
No, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would this affect her reproductive capacity?
No.
No.
They breed as normal.
Yeah, yeah.
Push it right down. There we are. Let's move it a bit to the front. Just swap it again. Okay.
Can't believe I'm helping surgery on a lion.
It's quite a simple procedure. The most important thing is now to stitch this up properly. Just swap that again.
Oh, she just licked her lips.
Okay, can I have team 2 with me? We're just going to go fetch a crate quickly, and then we're going to let her wake up in a crate.
If you can help it, don't drop it, eh?
Oh, that's looking conscious.
Definitely breathing.
Take any vet student and tell them they're going to get to operate on a lion, and they're going to, be smiling from ear to ear. Take Charlotte, someone that loves lions to the extent that she does, and it was almost as if all her Christmases had come at once, but with sort of a weird element of fear.
Where's somebody strong?
Chris, do you want to come in?
I think let's take the smaller of the two guys.
It's something that's going to stay with her.
Are you going in with it?
You go right in.
Chris, be careful. Don't do any of my
over.
handiwork.
Okay, can we close?
I never thought that I would get to assist with a surgery in a lion ever. It's once in a lifetime.
I think I should propose a toast to Charlotte, yeah? Yeah, I think a toast.
Guys,
really good, yeah.
can I propose a toast to Charlotte? To Charlotte! To Charlotte!
Charlotte, I think, is a bit of an enigma because on the outside, to the casual observer, she can appear to be quiet, unassuming, considers her own limitations, possibly paralysing her a little bit, and the fact that she doesn't think she's going to perform. But actually, when tested, when sort of pulled to the fore by either accident or just her own ability, she suddenly shows a side that she is very competent. It's the end of an exhilarating day for Charlotte. But the following morning holds one final challenge. Having recovered well from the implant surgery, the lioness must be released back to her pride. The students will watch from a safe distance, while experienced vet Murray releases the lion.
I'll try not to be too scared.
It's a dangerous job. She may turn and attack.
Ready?
Your has disappeared.
Wow.
Oh my god. The excitement of the course is immense. There's no word for it. I mean, we act like it's so normal and we're so fine with it and everything, and everyone else might be, I don't know, but every so often I just have this realization and I smile to myself because I realize that this is incredible.
Coming up, the students face a dangerous mission, and Thom faces a crisis.
Mundane veterinary science is not going to be for him.
Get up! He's not content to just be a vet.
It's getting to that point where I'm going to have to decide.
It's 6 a.m. at Shamwari, and the students are preparing to relocate a herd of animals that can kill with a single kick. Their mission today is the most dangerous yet: a zebra mass capture.
The atmosphere is quite tense because we've all got to be quite quiet because we can't let them hear us.
This is sort of like the calm before the storm. We've got to bear in mind that we're going to have a lot of wild animals tearing past us, and we've got to be mindful of that.
I think everyone's a bit tired, but nerves are getting us through because it is quite a big thing that's happening today, and we're all quite unsure how it's going to work, so I think we're all sort of on edge a bit, so hopefully that will carry us through.
Zebra are powerful animals that will bite, kick and stampede if threatened. Without proper management, they would breed out of control. When a herd gets too big, it needs to be moved to larger reserves.
What do you do if a zebra charges you? Do you go towards it, stand still, run for your life?
Zebra?
Yeah.
I'd get up there.
A helicopter rounds up the zebra and ushers them into a giant funnel system. Once inside the funnel, curtains are drawn across to contain the animals, and the ground team direct them into a transport truck.
Who's Cat? You're going to go with me, let's say.
Cat is on the curtain at the entrance to the funnel system.
I'm a runner. They'll get into the funnel, run past. I hear my siren, and I just run like hell across. There's another two people that are going to also put their cones across, and then we meet in the middle and just hide outside so we don't get kicked. And hopefully they'll be herded a bit further forward into the lorry.
Murray, we can't get the pin.
Nadia, Natalie and Camilla are working with Murray on the truck to administer tranquilizers that will keep the zebra calm. They must also sort family members into compartments to stop males fighting and keep mothers with their calves. But to do this, they'll need an electric cattle prod.
We're about to wait for the zebra to come into the truck, and if we want them to move through a section, we have to taser them, which is a small electric shock. Few of us were concerned about the welfare of this with the animals and whether it would hurt them, so we decided to test it out on ourselves.
Oh no, it's not bad at all.
I never expected to tase people on this trip. I didn't even know there were tasers here.
Take it like a man. Take it like a man. Come on.
And it hurts a little bit, but it's okay. So I think it should be okay for the zebra. It's quite a nice way to just prod them forwards, and hopefully we'll get them in nice and quick.
Thom has been assigned the most dangerous job of the whole procedure.
I'm assigned to the final curtain, which is a dangerous area because that's when the animals are most compact. There's the highest density of them. In all likelihood, a few of them will turn around and they do come at you with their teeth and kicking. It's exciting, but at the same time, Pretty scary, yeah. If you get something wrong, that animal could hit into someone, knock them down, and one of the people you're working with, or even you, could die. So yeah, we've got a lot of responsibility on our shoulders. I came on the course to try and explore my interest in conservation and wildlife, something that I've lost sight of a little bit over the course of my 5 years at vet school.
The pilot has found the herd and is pushing them towards the funnel.
That is all so good. Are you scared? Yeah. Don't want to muck it up.
As the zebra reach the funnel system, Cat leaps into action.
Cut!
As the interior curtains close behind them, the zebra are left with nowhere to run except towards the truck and Thom.
Just go slow.
Get up! Go on. Get up!
Go on. Hi. Okay. Go on.
Get up!
Go on.
Get up!
Close.
Don't be nasty.
Nadia and her team must urgently give the tranquilizers and separate the male zebras into compartments to stop them fighting.
Have you got a needle, please?
Get up!
Whilst Thom at the truck door stops the zebra turning round and charging. But just when the team think it's all over, the pilot spots a lone zebra still in the funnel system.
There's me at the back. There's one in the back here. She's running around there.
Separated from her family group, the female is agitated and will bite, kick or knock over anyone who gets in her way.
Just come this way, go quickly. Come on.
As I pulled the curtain across and I was on the zebra side of the curtain and having to move in and usher those zebra onto the truck, there was a moment where one of the zebra turned around. I really thought that zebra was going to charge forward and, have us. The people with the 12-foot sticks, even they were starting to back off.
Go.
The capture has been successful, and the zebra begin the drive to their new home.
Was that fun?
I actually loved that. Is that my new favourite?
Yeah, me too.
It was just like turning around and suddenly having the shot. Wait, there's one left behind.
It's a job well done for the students, especially Thom.
They kicked their head and they bit my arm, and then I wrestled it to the ground. And then we made friends, and I led it.
Did you jump on?
No, we had a real bond. It was tied to me, and I led it on.
Just let it.
Led it on, yeah. And then I did all the injections just by hand.
Yeah. Amazing. So tomorrow, jumping competition?
Dressage? I've had my day. I think.
Too much.
Yeah.
Thom is very flamboyant. He likes attention. He's a big joker. He's constantly telling jokes which are absolutely awful. But he's not content to just be a vet. Most of us are quite happy to just spend our lives with animals, whereas he's not happy with just that.
I think Thom's biggest challenge is his own intelligence, and I think mundane veterinary science is not going to be for him. He's going to need something that just keeps stimulating him all the time.
Thom braved a dangerous situation today and proved to be cool in a crisis. but he has some doubts about his future career as a vet.
What does being a vet mean to you?
I've always had a real passion for animals, and just the idea of helping animals that can't help themselves. I know that's quite a romantic idea of it, but the idea that something comes in, it can't tell you what's wrong with it, and you have to work it out, and then you have to decide the treatment plan. That's quite exciting, I think.
How many years have you been at Cambridge now?
I'm just going into my 6th year, so 1 year left.
Have you found that your attitudes to the course have changed over those years?
It's a long old slog, so it's hard to sort of keep, you know, you enter it with loads of enthusiasm. I think that does start to dwindle a bit. I mean, 2nd year I found really hard. 3rd year did zoology, changed subject for a year, really enjoyed that. And then the idea of going back to learning the drug after drug after drug after drug, it does weigh you down a bit.
So what are your thoughts career-wise?
It's getting to that point where I'm going to have to decide, and that's quite scary, because I just, you know, maybe it'll be something outside of veterinary even. I'm just not sure at the moment.
After 5 years of academic study, Thom, who has so much potential, is not sure he wants to be a vet. Over the coming weeks, I'm going to keep my eye on Thom and hope his passion for working with animals can be rescued.
This is so cool. Sorry.
Next time, there are tears of joy for Camilla.
I'm almost going to start crying.
Happy cries, happy cries.
And tears of sorrow for Will.
I just kept on thinking to myself, I wonder how painful each breath must be.
He wanted to shoot an animal that he knew from birth. That's something a vet shouldn't have to do.